Welcome to a fun episode of Undressed with Paul, Patrick, and Lil Snow White 90210 here in Beverly Hills, California, bitches.
Hey, Undressed bitches. Before we introduce our first guest, let's remind everybody that you can get your Armenian coffee reading at paulattu.com. And Paul is going to read, of course, our guest's copy today. I'm excited because we've got another friend in the Paul Attu Beverly Hills.
We have
team.
friends. Who would have thunk?
Lots of friends. This one's pretty fun.
She's a hottie with a body.
Yes, I can say that.
She's sexy with lips.
Yep. She's
got lashes and hair.
You know her from Days of Our Lives. She played Barb Reber. I hope I'm saying that right. Glenn's wife, if I remember correctly, because I used to watch that show. I loved that show. And Young and the Restless. Oh my God, who did you play on Young and the Restless?
Alice Johnson.
Oh, Alice Johnson. So let me introduce our guest, Tamara Clatterbuck in the house.
Hello.
And then Will Trent. And then you're on Will Trent too.
Yes.
Yeah, with that other little bitch.
Yeah.
Will
Betty.
Trent. Oh, Betty. I know.
Betty,
the
that
star
little
of the
bitch,
show.
Betty. What about
Right.
Little Snow White 90210? Hello?
Right.
You know they met.
You know what?
They did.
Well, I saw you guys there.
Yes.
We went to the FYC screening, and you were up front.
Yes.
I got in late. I couldn't get a seat. And then you get to see did you know I was in the show?
No.
Yes. It was so that they...
I didn't know she was in the show.
That's the reason why I went. Where were you watching?
Oh my God. You knew that was
So-
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Of course
so
I
how
didn't
fun
know. Who
was
cares?
that?
I went
we
for the
didn't know.
food.
Yeah, he went for the food. I went for the party.
Well, I saw you guys at so many of those FYC events. How much fun was that?
Yes,
We're
but
always
what I
But
don't
that wasn't the first time we met.
No, but Tamara, I don't understand. How do you go to the Will Trent event? You're
Yes.
in the show.
Yeah.
And,
And
you
they
can't
don't
get
give you a seat.
Well, they didn't know that I was
Poor
coming.
planning. Poor
They
planning
didn't
on
know
Will
I was
Trent.
coming. I didn't even know if I was going to make it.
Where did you wind up sitting?
So I sat in the theater.
Oh, you
but I
did?
was, like,
Okay.
kind of in the
Is
back.
that show now
And you know what?
canceled?
They were the series regulars.
Yeah.
They're the cast, and
Yeah.
so I was.
So what?
I was just a guest star.
So
But you
what?
But
But
you
Ramon
were
was-
a good guest star. I did not recognize you at all in the
Thank
show.
God. Thank God you
You
did.
had- you
With
had-
that part that I played, Titty Treadwell. Whew.
You had lips that were shut, sewn together,
I know, they've been sewn
blind and
together.
everything. It was
Blind.
Yeah, there was a
He
lot
throws
going
in
on.
the blind.
Well, it was a
She
lot
was
going
blind.
on.
No, I wasn't blind.
Blind,
But the
no.
lips have been sewn together.
Well, if you
It's
were
like-
blind, they would have maybe given you a seat
I know. I would have gotten a seat by default.
by something,
because
right?
Because
So-
I couldn't see.
Before we start, what's the history of Tamara as an actress? How did you get into this industry?
Oh, wow. Well, Tamara graduated university,
Okay.
minored in ballet.
Oh.
And then
So you're a
I-
dancer.
Wait, how far are we
Yeah.
going back?
yeah.
Yesterday?
How did
like,
you
let's just do
know?
today.
Well, I'm only 17.
We're calling it history,
Just had a
bitch.
birthday.
Woohoo!
Yeah, right? They're always fun, aren't they?
Every
Especially
day.
when you get up there, they're really exciting.
Well,
Anyway.
I wouldn't know what that's like because I was born in 91.
Yeah, and you don't have birthdays, do you, honey? You
No.
just-
I celebrate every day.
I
Woo!
How were you born in 91 when our daughter was born in 91?
That's the same year I was born.
the same year he
We're
was
like
born and she was
twinsies.
born at the
We're
same
twinsies.
time. It was miraculous. It was a first-time event. It was in all the news.
Yes.
Exactly. Oh my God. So how did you start?
Okay, so anyway, I went to university, graduated,
Yep.
and then I went and did dinner theater in Akron, Canton, Ohio, where I'm originally from.
Oh, Really?
So I guess I would
Ohio.
call myself, well, I was equity, a real actor.
Okay.
Wow.
Theater
Are you a
actor.
thespian?
Yes, a real thespian.
me too.
Well, see, that's why we love each other.
Are you a thespian? Paul?
I'm Armenian. That makes me a thespian because it's IAM, bitch.
Oh, look, he's got them all. Like the comebacks
Wait
with
a
you.
minute.
Before we
Thespian
even
is
started
IAN?
shooting, I was like,
Thespian,
The fucking
IAM.
Armenians own that too?
right.
Well, the whole time I thought it was just another Armenian last name. How do I know?
Oh my God.
honey.
Okay.
So basically, did dinner theater,
Yep.
and then I went to New York for a little bit. Flew out to LA to audition for pilot season.
Yeah.
And I booked this comedy, this sitcom called Laughs,
Okay.
and then I ended up just staying here doing guest stars and. Stephen Bochco hired me for NYPD Blue
Oh yeah.
back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that's when I
NYPD
started
Blue.
my prostitute skate.
You were a prostitute?
Oh, babe, that's all I played so
That's all
far.
she plays is a hooker
No,
or a
wait.
skank or a drug addict.
Hold on.
I love
Mary
it.
Kate and Ashley, I played their mom.
And sometimes you play a
And I
hooker
was
who
not
is a drug
that.
addict.
You were a hooker mom
I,
to Mary Kate and Ashley?
well, in Our Lips Are Sealed, I was just their mom, but she was the edgy
A
mom,
floozy.
cigarette-smoking mom. No, I was
Oh.
married. I had a great husband. Those were my 2 girls.
But you always get pegged as like the
yeah, you
the
know what?
hooker,
It's
the
weird.
drug addict, the
and people
crazy
have a lot of actors are like, oh, I don't want to be typecast. I'm like, dude, get typecast. It's
Yeah.
how you make a living at this.
Yeah, of course.
Get typecast.
Right.
Find your niche, do it, play that part well, have it down. You can do it in your sleep, and then that's what you play.
Wait,
And
I just realized after what you just said, I am a
Yeah.
thespian.
You are?
I'm playing his husband. I'm doing it so well after 21 years. I'm trying to
Doing
keep
a great
it.
job. Oh my god.
And I'm a hooker.
Yes,
I'm
he
a
is.
hooker.
oh my, hello.
Well, he does
Because
have a-
you're right. Play the same role, be a typecast, and keep doing it every day because you'll keep the job.
What?
do you like how he parlayed this?
I love it.
It's
yes,
true.
I love
Do
it.
you like?
He's a very well, expensively paid hooker. Look at his hand.
Ooh.
Paul is showing his
I
ring.
do love that ring. That is gorgeous.
Pretty woman.
That is- Look at us.
Okay, so what was your
God.
first soap that you did? Because that's what you
Young and the
you
Restless.
started your
Yes.
career.
1999, I had an audition for Weinar
Okay.
for the part of Alice Johnson,
Okay.
which was Cassie's adopted mother. I'm not sure if you're
another
familiar with
mother.
that storyline. Yeah, always a mother, right?
Right.
Wow.
But
you
yeah.
abandoned her, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I
so what
remember
I
that.
did
My mom
is
used to watch Young and the Restless. I watched it. Yeah.
So I abandoned her, and Millie, my mom,
Yep.
on the show, she raised her, and then she gave her to Jennifer Garris, who
Yep.
played Grace,
Yes.
who's actually my best friend, and Sharon Case. is
Jennifer
my other
Garris is your best friend?
Yeah, I'm going to Saint-Tropez on Friday.
With Jennifer?
Yes.
Oh,
She's
my
there already
God.
in Europe, so I'm going to meet her to hang and have
Oh.
a good time. Yeah.
God, this is
Wow.
rich people problems. I don't know about any of this.
No, it
Somebody
doesn't.
call me. Somebody from Central Pay, send me an invite.
Wait, is Jennifer single?
No, she's married to Bobby, who I adore and love to pieces.
Okay, so you're not
Oh,
going
he's
as two single
amazing.
women to San
No,
Francisco.
no, and our other girlfriend Dana is going as well.
Okay.
so we're all just gonna hang out.
I love it.
Yeah,
Where are you staying?
Exactly. Well, she's staying at Biblos, but I'm staying in another little place.
Okay.
Called blah, 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 blah.
So you mean to tell me there's not enough places in Beverly Hills and LA for you to hang? You got to go all the way to Central Pay. to go
Bitch,
see
please,
your
it's
friend.
San Tropez. I would be there too.
I know, right?
Yes.
How
Come
tiny is
on.
your bikini?
Honey, I'm not wearing a tiny
Tits out?
bikini. No, babe, no. This is a push-up bra right now.
But you
There's not a
have an
lot
amazing body. You're going to San Tropez.
there.
Aren't you going to go topless?
You got to
You
go
know what? I
topless.
did do that before when I went there, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll do it this time.
Why?
You have
of
to go
course,
topless if you're
I
going to
want a
San Tropez.
picture.
I bet you do.
I
I just seen that little video of us dancing. I don't know if I'm sending you this picture.
I want the picture.
The thing that video was hysterical. Actually,
Wasn't it cute?
Yeah, it was
I
funny.
know. We were just
Yes.
dancing up a storm. It was so much fun.
I-
You're a good dancer, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
That's
You
another.
really are.
That's
You were
another
like,
role.
just, man. I don't
Tamara,
know.
you got to
Where's
be
the music?
sipping your coffee because he's going to read your Armenian coffee
I have
grinds
to
at the
sip
end,
this coffee.
which
We
is
were
really actually cool. So you did Young and the Restless for how many years? You were on it for a long time.
Bless you, baby.
That's Paul sneezing.
99
Bless you.
to 2000, 98, 99, 2000.
Okay.
And when I auditioned for
The mother.
Bell
Yeah, but then you came back to
King.
Young and the Restless.
in 2005
Yeah.
and in 2017.
Yeah, it's like they never go away. They
Yeah.
never die. They've never
Yeah.
killed you off, right?
No, and in 2017, so I got hit by a car.
Okay.
And all the money in my hand flew. Oh. I ended up because I was a madam when I came back in 2017. Does it ever stop?
funny.
All the money flew.
Yeah.
And then I.
So are you
ended
now
up in the
broke?
hospital. No.
Oh my
I
God,
ended
you
up in
lost
the
all your
hospital.
money?
No. What am I gonna do?
Oh Jesus!
She's going to go to San Tropez. That's what she's going to
No,
do.
that's what everybody does when they lose. who's their money. So anyway, I ended up in the hospital, and then I disappeared from the hospital bed. So to this day, nobody knows where I am.
Where you
Sharon, who plays Sharon Case, who plays Sharon Newman on the show.
Yep, we met her.
Who is my other best friend, who I love. She comes to visit me, and I'm gone.
Oh.
So that's how it ended in 2017.
You vanished.
But this
I
is
vanished.
hope, because if they
It is
never
hope.
kill you off,
Yeah.
they could bring you back.
You know what the good thing is? There's hope for days as well, because I
Right.
disappeared with my husband.
Yes, Glenn,
Paul
right?
Logan,
I watched
Glenn,
the show.
who
My
never
mom
had a
and I
shirt
loved
on. Do you remember
Days.
that?
Yes.
He never. Every scene I have with him, he was shirtless.
And then-
I,
But didn't you have a baby on the show?
JT.
And then the Carvers had the baby.
Yes,
thinking
it was a baby switch.
Yes.
Stefano had switched the babies, and the
remember
baby
that.
we found at the river, it was JT. It was
Yes,
so
they raised
confusing.
him as a Carver.
Right.
And then you
And in
came
the
back
end-
and took him away.
Yes, and we ended up taking him away. I need to come back.
You lost your money and your family
I
on
know,
both
every
shows.
show, but I'm still alive, baby. I'm still alive everywhere, including on
God.
General Hospital. I was working.
Oh
at
my
Kelly
God, that's
Center.
another show.
Yes,
Oh, you've
I
done
played-
General Hospital
Yeah,
too?
I played Tammy.
Okay.
Carson.
Okay.
And
And what's the role? Another hooker?
Maurice
or?
Bernard's dad. I was dating him.
Okay.
On the show.
Yep.
And I worked at Kelly's at the diner, and I just served coffee, tea,
I love it.
muffins,
my
Willoughby
God.
bread,
So
and
have you
blueberry.
s-
So yeah.
Have you slept with everybody on the shows?
No, I haven't, and there's hope for me to do so. Is there not?
Well, because they all sleep with each other. So what's the like? How come
I
you're
mean,
not sleeping with
listen,
them?
I had a husband. Well, no, I had a boyfriend on YNR,
Mm-hmm.
and only him. And then I had Paul, Glenn on Days of Our Lives,
Yep.
and I was married to him.
Yeah.
So I didn't sleep with anybody there. And then I was Maurice Bernard's dad's girlfriend on General. So no, I need to get busy.
Yeah.
So what soap would you want to go back on if they call? Like what? Was your
Real
favorite
Housewives
role?
of Beverly Hills. That's the stuff she wants to go back on.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Eileen did it. You could do it.
I know.
I loved every single show. You guys, daytime is amazing. I've done the primetime, I've done the daytime, and it's just, I don't know, I have so much gratitude that I got to last all those years.
Yeah.
Any of them.
Wait, you haven't talked about the Bay. You're not on the Bay?
No.
You gotta
gotta
do
get
the
you on the
Bay.
Gotta be next.
Gregory, are you listening?
And
You gotta
Gregory
do
knows
the
I love
Bay.
him. Wait, is this my camera right here?
That's your camera,
I'm
love.
sitting here turning to this
No,
one.
this is your camera right
See what
there, love.
happens when you're blonde? Sorry, babes, but you don't know where
Your
to
audition
look.
is happening here.
Hello.
Oh fuck! I wonder how your callback went today. If you don't even know what camera to look into.
I know, right?
Wait,
Well,
what
now
was the
it's like
callback
Zoom
for today?
I'm not
A
gonna say,
hooker.
I can't.
Was it a hooker?
A mother.
No, but she is
A blind
little
person.
trashy.
Oh my
No.
God.
Mouth shut.
Let her speak. Oh my
She
God.
can't.
just
She's
said
not
not
allowed to. She
allowed.
signed an NDA that was 88
Everything
pages.
Is, yeah, everything is like confidentiality now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you go on this big set.
Yeah. And
Oh,
it's
well,
like
you were on the
can't
Bay for
talk.
3 weeks, and they were saying
I haven't
that in
talked
the-
about anything.
But in every call sheet, no posting, no social media, no pictures. Every day, every
Yeah.
actor posting on social media. Every day.
I can't tell you who the characters were.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you some of the huge
See,
names
yeah,
that
I don't-
showed up
I
on
just don't
set.
talk. I
Dee
keep
Wallace.
it simple. You know, I just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you get the part, and then it's aired, and then you're like, hello!
Right?
You know,
Exactly.
but until then,
No,
and,
you,
and the fact now there's no more pilot season. It's all year
Yeah.
round, which is
yeah,
great.
it is. Everything
Thank
has
God.
changed. It's a little slow right now, though. It's starting to
Yeah.
taper off a little bit.
I think so.
it'll pick
So
up.
you would go back to what soap?
Oh my gosh.
all of them.
All
Whoever
of them.
pays,
Are you
I
kidding
would.
What was your
me?
favorite role?
Well, I mean, YNR was my first show.
Okay.
And so Sharon Case, you know, I haven't done Bold and Beautiful yet either.
Oh.
And Ed Scott's over at Bold and Beautiful now, who I love to pieces.
Okay.
And so, I mean, that could be an option too.
Sure.
But YNR was the first show.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, Sharon and Jennifer, and I love Melody.
Wait,
and
if you
I
did
love Michelle
reality,
Stafford.
which show would you do on reality?
Oh.
Because Bold and Beautiful and all those soaps
Yeah.
is a scripted reality. Because it's make believe all the same things that we do on reality, like
How
we
is it
do on
scripted
Gown and Out.
reality? They're not
Because-
real people. It's not reality.
No, because back in the day, they pretended like that was the real world. It never was. But we live in the real world now doing the same things that they did.
Yeah.
So, which reality show would you be on?
Oh my God.
Do you watch reality TV?
I do. I love So You Think You Can Dance.
Okay. Can you
But
dance?
I'm not that good.
Okay.
I mean.
Okay.
And
She was a ballerina.
kind of. I was, but I mean, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
I do love.
Well, it doesn't
American
say can you
Idol.
dance. It says so
Can
you
you
think
sing?
you
And I
can dance.
do love the voice. No, because when I did chorus line, I played Christine. See, I really couldn't sing. I can never really sing. What I couldn't do was sing, and my husband would chime in.
Yeah.
That was the character I played, the girl that couldn't sing. But she was terrific at a dance. Guys are.
Then how can you go on
dance?
American Idol if you can't
You
sing?
could be on the
I
rejects
did
of
love it.
American
I
Idol.
was a judge.
I was one of the rejects on American Idol. I sang.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Because he couldn't sing.
Baby,
Because
sing
I
for
couldn't
me.
sing.
Because he couldn't sing.
I'm too sexy for your body. Too sexy for your
I'm
body. So sexy
so
and hard.
Sorry,
Look at
Tamara. We're
I-
subjecting you to this.
I love
I'm
it.
too sexy for you.
Oh my gosh.
He can't sing.
Thank you.
Why are you guys applauding? He cannot sing.
You know what? You're deaf.
I'm not deaf.
I thought that was pretty good.
Thank you. She's positive.
This is why she is not a judge on American
She
Idol.
is encouraging
Okay,
me.
so get that show then. I don't know.
She is encouraging me with positivity.
I'm encouraging. I'm supportive.
Thank
I'm filled
you.
with love.
Thank
I come
you.
From
Would
love.
you go on a survival show?
Oh yeah,
Like
would
Survivor?
you?
Wow,
something like
you
that?
guys eating bugs and out there in the
Yeah.
elements. I don't think I
You can
could
barbecue
do
it first, I think,
Really?
over a hot fire.
Like a little ant or something, stirring ants.
You wouldn't
and
eat
then-
bugs?
Oh, God, I don't
For $1
think
million,
so.
you wouldn't eat bugs?
Wait, $1 million?
Yeah, if you win $1 million, you eat bugs.
Patrick, she barely eats. Look at how skinny she is. She looks like she hasn't eaten in months.
Oh, I mean, to eat a bug, you know how many calories that is?
Yeah, she's probably thinking to herself,
I'd
"This
explode.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to get this dress
Yes.
for God's sakes if I ate a bug.
Yeah,
Oh my
one
God.
little ant and that's it. There
I
goes your
know.
freaking
So
diet.
done.
You wouldn't go
My
on
butt
Survivor.
would be huge. I don't know that I could do that.
Really?
You would if you're that hungry
Yeah.
and you haven't eaten anything for
They're dangling $1 million paycheck in front of me. I'm going on Survivor.
But isn't that the winner gets the
Yeah.
million? I'm not going to
Well, you have to eat it to get to the winner
But
table.
you
Oh
also
my
get
God,
to lose
hun.
weight because you're in the
Oh,
jungle
yeah.
for you're on an island.
It's like
for 30
it's
days.
like Ozempic on 30 days.
I know,
It's like you don't
right?
have to shoot yourself
I
up.
might blow
They give you
away.
one little rice
yeah.
to eat each day. That's a lot.
You guys,
I mean, what's your diet like? Are you having a whole
Tamara,
grain of
you
rice?
do have to drink your coffee though because you
Oh.
don't want to drink it cold because then the grinds won't be there and you can't read the grinds.
Wait,
He's gotta
I'm going
read
to
the
have to
coffee
drink the
grinds.
whole thing?
Yes,
Drink
it's only
it,
big like
bitch.
this much. You'll be fine. You don't have to down it, but just
I'm
Yeah.
going to be like jacked up.
I
like,
know.
Any more than you already are?
I know, right?
I did put one of your favorite gummies in there.
Oh my God.
What? Well, why didn't you say
Now she's downing the
so?
coffee. That's hilarious.
Keep drinking.
Are you guys drugging me here?
Maybe.
Well, it's not like we didn't tell you in advance.
All right, so you did.
Yeah.
Kinda
What's
did.
improv? Never deny.
Is there-
no matter what he says, never deny.
Is there anyone in the on the soaps that you worked with that you didn't get along with?
Yeah,
We
tell
want
us the
we want
dirt.
the tea since he's going to do your coffee.
And don't worry
know
about,
what?
listen, don't worry about where they are because they're probably not on a soap anymore because they're bitches. I know several myself. And it's not
what?
their character, it's their personality.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Who?
Yeah.
This is
Who?
what?
Name
if
'em.
There's
okay, so
nobody?
Name them.
What if?
Don't
there's
lie. You're
no-
lying. Name them.
Guys,
Name 'em.
I am in love with every daytime actor.
Don't lie. They're not calling you back. You
Okay,
know there's
wait,
you
we
know
the
you want to.
actors, but what about the actresses?
Yes.
I love everybody in daytime. You guys, it's family. It's
Really?
such
No, it's not. They're all
That's-
fucking each other over because they want the gig instead of the other.
a well. You know what's crazy is it's like there's nobody I did not get along with and have
Yeah.
a great time.
Well, you
I'm
have a
being
great
completely
personality,
honest.
of
Yeah.
course.
And it's not even, and I'm so like easy
Yeah,
in
of
that
course.
way.
Sure.
It's
I mean,
like,
you're a
okay,
hooker.
what
We
should
get
I
it.
do?
You lay
I know,
around.
Come on, I'm easy. I'm used to
Yeah.
being easy.
Yeah.
Like I don't even have to pretend. I'm like
Of course
I'm just
not.
easy.
I get it. I totally
So
get it.
you feel like everyone was pretty seasoned then pretty much. I mean like but it's hard working on a soap, right? Don't you get the scripts
You know
last
what? I
minute? You
think
got to learn
it's-
them.
I think it's an outrageous amount of work, especially when you have heavy storyline. You can have up to 90 pages, and then everybody's like, "Oh, you're out your morning or your afternoon,
Yeah.
and then you get out, and you can see your kid or kids, whatever, but you're memorizing the dialogue for the next day.
Wow.
And there is so much dialogue, and I mean,
There
it's
is.
it's a block rehearsed tape. You get one shot, you get one take.
Yep.
It's funny, Ed Scott, my nickname was Dutch because my last name is Clatterbuck. Even though my mother's Norwegian, I guess my dad was Dutch and English, but that was my nickname. And he's like, all right, one take Clatterbuck. And like, you guys, they really, if you start on a show and
Yeah.
you can't just...
Then they let go of you. They kill you.
You
put
really
in a
got to
coma.
know what you're doing. You got to get that dialogue
Yeah.
down. It's
Wow.
it's not easy.
And how do you learn that much dialogue so quickly?
I memorize, and then I hold a little tape recorder that I listen to the other lines.
Yep.
And then I run my lines.
Wow.
And then I'm kind of a method actor too, so I just have my little
Wow.
subtext
Yeah.
on the corner as to what's really going on, like the Tamara Clatterbuck crazy life. Anything that was painful,
Yeah.
upsetting, frustrating, joyous, I use all that.
Do you find that prime time is easier than daytime?
You know, it's interesting you say that because in prime time, there's so much business.
Yeah.
Like, picking up the coffee cup, taking a sip of the coffee, putting it down, and then you say your dialogue.
Yeah.
It's not driven by
The
story.
words.
Right.
Driven by story.
Got it.
So, I mean, there's a story, but it's not driven by that.
Mm-hmm.
There's, moments that you can have, and there's time. I mean, you shoot a primetime show in 10 days. A guest star on a primetime show takes
Right.
10 days.
Yeah.
And then
For one
you're doing
episode, right?
Yeah,
For one
for one
episode.
episode. You're
Yep.
doing an episode a day
Okay.
in daytime. An episode a day. A 1 hour episode a day. It's like...
Yeah. And do you get
that's-
the scripts in advance or all like day by day? You get it?
For daytime, I would get the scripts in advance. Yes,
You do?
of course. Yeah.
Okay.
And there'd be changes last minute the night before
course.
sometimes.
Well, working on the Bay, doing the costumes, we
Oh.
were working anywhere from 12 to 16-hour days.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
And
a lot.
constant changes.
Yeah.
And as they're taping, they're
Mm-hmm.
also creating more
Yeah.
storylines or what's really working
Yeah.
or how it kind of evolves into a
Yeah.
different area so that you're running behind, or not so much running behind, but because you're creating more content
Right.
as you go
Right.
along.
Yeah.
So it
Right.
was beautiful to see how the dynamic of how the actors are present and committed, and then how the producers and everybody behind the camera are also committed to
Yeah.
being there to complete the entire
It's a huge
sequence.
commitment. It's a
Wow.
lot.
Yeah.
And and when you were on a soap, is it harder when you were a regular and you were a contract player, right? On days
Right, yes.
and on Young and the Restless.
Yes.
Does that limit, like you can't do prime time, you can't do movies? You're
Yeah,
like,
you can't.
Because you're
You can't.
every day learning lines
I mean,
and doing
you
them.
can work with the show
Yeah.
if you have time off,
Yep.
or if the show is dark for a period of time, then you
Okay.
can do other stuff. But you still have to speak to them about that. You have to ask them and say, "Hey, I'm going to do this, and
Right.
is it okay if I, do this commercial?"
What show would you
or
want to do that you had a chance to do
Daytime or prime time?
that you doesn't matter,
Okay.
that you never
Oh, White
that
Lotus.
if
that
you were
show.
going to audition
Oh.
or not audition, that
And I loved that show.
Did you
Tiny
audition for
Reindeer.
it?
No, I didn't. And I am just telling you, I loved that show. Have you guys seen that new, very dark show? I think it's called Tiny Reindeer.
yes.
Oh, no, a baby
Wow.
reindeer.
Baby reindeer.
It's a true
Look at
story.
that Tiny baby. Freaking.
Wow.
The
She
lady
is
that was
so
a
good.
stalker that went after
Oh.
the guy,
Yeah.
and then he was a
Yes.
bartender.
Those gritty shows
Yeah.
are the best. I love them where you can just, and I mean, Will Trent. I mean, I am so grateful for doing that show. I'm
How did you
telling
get Will
you.
Trent? The role.
I
of Will
auditioned, baby, and self-taped.
She was sleeping with
And,
the producer.
Yeah, I wish it was that easy. No, yeah, audition, self-tape, send the self-tape in, and then you'll do a Zoom callback usually.
Right. They don't even
and
see
then-
actors in person anymore, right?
No,
Usually
no.
not.
Sometimes you have a chance. They
Yeah.
give you the opportunity. Do you want to do an in-person, a
Yep.
self-tape, or do you want to do a Zoom?
Right.
And the Zoom, if you're in your house and you're dealing with elements of sounds, if you have kids, animals, I mean,
Yeah.
so when I do my callbacks for Zoom,
Yep.
I go to a self-tape studio.
Oh, you don't have
And
an
I
audition
just
room
pay-
in your house?
I have a room, but I'm still like there was like the tree blower.
Yeah.
And I'm just going, oh my God, I can't risk it. If it's a Zoom callback, you wanna
And do you
put
do you
everything-
find that on the Zoom callback, or even the auditions, that you
Mm-hmm.
still have to be off book, right? Even though you're
I'm never on book.
never.
I'm always off book. Always.
Okay.
They say you don't have to have it memorized.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I can't be wonderful if I'm looking at the page.
Right.
I can't be free as an actor.
Yeah.
I can't just.
When you did
know.
the Zoom for Will Trent, what was the character's name?
Well, actually, I got cast by just my self-tape. So that's one situation where I didn't have a callback. They just cast me
Really?
on that. Maybe because they saw the other parts where I've
And did
played
you-
the same character.
But when you did the
From all the
audition,
other shows
did
I've
you
done.
kind of know you nailed it? Like you knew I'm going to get this part?
Well, it was a self-tape, so
Yeah.
I did a couple of takes.
Yep.
And Steve Harris does my self-tapes. He's in Santa Monica.
Okay.
He's amazing.
So he edits them for you too.
Yeah, so I submitted, I think I only submitted one take though.
Wow.
So you never know with a self-tape. You're
Right.
like, is it going to be great? Is it not going to be? I mean, you could just.
When we do whenever we're asked to do a self-tape
Yeah.
audition, he hates it. He does not like getting on camera. He does not like learning lines.
I think I like better when it's in person because you're able to gauge the energy that you're there to be able to give out. And I'm not sure if you're doing a self-tape, and I'm not a professional at this, so I
Right.
don't know how to do it. Maybe that's the reason. You're a professional. So you've lived in front of the camera for most of your adult life. So you understand how to be able to communicate with your audience in a different capacity that maybe I need to learn. So it's a little more intimidating because there's a barrier.
Yeah.
So when I'm used to connecting with another human,
Right.
I feel like I'm present versus when it's behind a third wall or whatever this is, when there's not even anybody on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, are they there? Hello? Can you
Yeah.
hear me? Like, can you see me? Like, it's awkward to me.
I mean, I got to tell you, Paul, I miss the days of going into a room.
Yeah.
You walk in, there's 17 people. You got producers, you got director,
Yeah.
you got
Showrunner,
writer,
yep.
you got casting.
Yeah.
And you're in the room, the feeling of the room.
Yes.
And they see who you are
Yeah.
before you even begin the read.
Sure.
And that moment is amazing to me. And you can learn so much
Of course.
from
I
just
agree.
sitting with somebody. in
exactly.
person.
Those are professionals that
come
are
on.
I
like,
feel like that's where you make the impression when you walk in the room before you even start the audition.
Yes. And I would kill
And the
for
connection.
things to go back to in the room.
I don't think it ever will,
I-
though, right?
well,
I
but
don't think so.
but guess
I don't
what?
think
We
so.
have Zoom now, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the same
But you're
thing.
still in the computer.
But the Zoom
and now they
is-
want you to tape your Zoom audition with your phone
Yeah.
as backup in case the Zoom goes out.
Yes.
You guys, it's so technical.
Yeah, it is.
And it's hard.
is.
I mean, as an actor, you're like, oh my gosh, I have this audition. I've got all these pages. I'm going to do great in this. And then you're worried about production.
the technical.
You know, when
Don't
you're
you think it's
sitting here
easier
trying
when
to,
you get the pages to just go into the office and do the audition rather than have to set everything up, do a Zoom?
100%.
Yeah.
But there's an advantage though.
Keep
for
doing your coffee, by the
example, this coffee.
I know. We're giving you Armenian cocaine.
I'm feeling happy now.
Woo!
What are you guys doing? Okay, a sip of coffee.
I did put mushrooms in it. No, I'm kidding.
Jeez, you guys.
I'm
Should
totally
all come
kidding.
over here. I mean, this
Right?
is super fun. I mean, all of a sudden,
I'm
ding
having a great
dong,
time.
Everybody's at the door. It's like people are lining up outside. Have you seen this?
I am having as much
Well,
fun.
TMZ's driving by any minute
I
now.
know.
They do all the
They're
time.
like-
They drive in front and stop in front of the boutique all the time.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. I see them here all the time. I was at the Ivy with Jennifer and Sharon and Lauren Woodland.
Yep.
And TMZ drove by. They go, oh my gosh, it's the actresses from Young and the Restless. Ah! And they were screaming on the bus. And we're just like waving. And they went crazy. They're always driving through.
Do you find that you get more recognized from Days of Our Lives or from Young and the Restless?
You know what?
Yeah.
I get recognized. Dare I even say this?
From being a hooker on Sunset Boulevard.
Everybody knows me from there.
God.
No. I think it's my voice. People will be like, I know you. Are
Yeah.
you a mom at my daughter's school?
Oh.
No. But how do I know you?
I was with your
Well,
husband last
I don't-
night.
That was great. No. How do I know you? I'm like, well, I did daytime. You're on my soap opera. And
Yeah.
it'll be like The Voice
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
what clues them in. They'll be like, I know you from something. And also Set It Off that I did with Queen Latifah, who I love to pieces.
She's amazing.
But I mean, I have a scene in there without a little top on, so we won't talk about it.
Oh, what's the show?
It's the movie Set It Off that F. Gary Gray directed.
Oh.
I did that in 1998, I
Wow.
think. Yeah.
I was
back in the
crawling
day.
on
I
the
was looking at your
Vivica
IMDb.
Fox,
You've done over
Jada Pinkett,
60.
Queen Latifah, who's the best.
Yeah.
I took my mom to the rap party, which was at the Hollywood Roosevelt.
Oh my God, she
ironically,
probably
where
had a
we
blast.
met. And Latifah's like, my mom is like, hello. She's Norwegian with her accent. She was like, your daughter is the shit. My mom's like, oh, you're the shit. Okay. I don't know what it means, but.
She has an accent, your mom?
Yeah, she does. She's
That's
so
hilarious.
cute. She's 90 years old now.
Wow.
In Ohio. I go back like 1,000 times a
Where,
year
where,
to see her.
where are you from?
Akron, Canton, Ohio.
Is she still there?
Originally. She's in Cincinnati now.
Okay.
Where my sisters are.
Okay.
So,
nice. But
yeah.
90. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
She is. She's gorgeous.
Did you have
She's
a big
amazing.
90 birthday for her?
Yeah, we did, and we do a big Christmas and a big Mother's Day.
I love that.
So, God, I hope my son does that for me. He's 21, and he's just.
You have
like-
one child, right?
One.
One boy. You're so lucky. How'd you get a boy?
I know. How did I luck out? Although, like,
He's
you know,
probably
it'd be
hot too.
fun.
Very
He's
handsome.
gorgeous. He's
Yeah.
on my Instagram. Look
Does he
at
want to be an
him.
actor?
No, and I don't know why.
What?
Because he's got a great sense of humor.
A
Yeah.
model?
And I mean, he
Comedian?
should be. It's like, yeah.
And what
he's
does he
on my
do? What
phone.
does he want to do?
I mean,
or
look how
wanna-
handsome
Police
he is.
officer?
He's cute.
Yeah.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah, really cute.
Police officer? Fireman. He
No,
looks like
I
a
think he wants to
fireman.
do real estate or something. He's
Okay.
in university going
Well,
to school.
real estate
so.
is a big market here.
I know.
So,
So,
I mean,
I don't know what he's going to do.
He's going to marry rich.
I know, whatever. Right?
Right? Yeah.
I'm down.
exactly.
He's going to marry wealthy.
As he should.
Let him.
How long have you been divorced?
4 years.
And no relationship?
No.
The guy we saw you with night at the Roosevelt, he was kind of fun.
I was a little date, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Didn't go anywhere?
No, just
He was cute.
yeah. Oh, thank you. I guess I have good taste. You know, just hanging out.
Are you dating now?
Focusing, not right now, focusing on my
Really?
career,
Okay.
having fun, seeing my friends. And if I was, I wouldn't tell you anyway.
Why? She's going to San Tropez to look for a man.
No.
I hope so.
I know, right? You guys are supporting me, aren't you?
Of course we are. I need a place in Saint Tropez for me to come visit. I don't have
Right?
friends in Saint Tropez.
I know.
But isn't dating hard anyway in LA? Everyone I know
You
that's
know
single
what?
said it is the worst to
It's
find a relationship
the
in LA.
idea, and it's the time.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. You know, get into hair and makeup, go on a date. You get there, and within minutes.
Yeah.
Actually, within seconds.
Yep.
I think you know, yes or no.
Really?
What do you think?
I say yes. I think I know
Within
right away.
seconds.
And then and are you the type of person that if you know this is just not working, are you going to stay for dinner and drinks, or are you going to be like, sorry?
Of course I'm going to
not
stay
a
for
fit.
dinner drinks. I'm going to be scoping out the area and seeing if there's somebody else who's going to be checking me out and maybe getting another phone number on the way in or out.
Whoa.
Well,
Girl,
thank God.
When
we're
are we
not-
hanging
Thank
out?
God we're
I
not
am
separated.
not. I am
need
not.
your help.
I am not missing out an opportunity for a free and a good
Oh
time.
my God.
Oh
So
my
do you stay
gosh.
on a date that's not going well?
Out of courtesy, I guess.
You
yes.
do?
Well,
Oh my
listen,
God.
going on a date doesn't necessarily mean it's a date forever. Going
Yeah.
on a date is also helping you be able to shed some of the things that you have that you're holding on to
Yeah.
and help you get over and create a pathway forward for yourself to be able to feel like you're needed, wanted, or at least desirable.
Yeah.
And if if that gives you permission to be able to get your hair done and put your lashes on and lip gloss on and
Right.
feel pretty, to want to go somewhere. You're
Yeah,
not
to get out of those
When's the
dang
last date you
sweats.
went on?
Yeah.
You guys are really,
know.
really.
Last night.
Whew, I'm so
She's
tired
still in her
today.
clothes from last night.
Woo, breaking into a sweat. No. We're in her clothes from last night.
That's good, man.
Well, you
Look
might
at
as
these
well
lashes.
be.
I can't believe they
They lasted that long.
No, not last. I've got my son visiting me from college, so every second
Yeah.
that I have with him, I'm like, let's go to dinner. Let's go to In-N-Out. Let's go for sushi.
How long is he here for?
He's here to the end of the month.
And then he goes back to where?
And then he goes back to Colorado.
Oh,
And then he's got
okay.
1 year left.
Okay.
So,
That's exciting.
yeah. So I don't know. I love having him.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
such a mommy. I'm like, don't leave.
But that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I know. I made him breakfast this morning
Aw.
and pancakes, French toast, and I'm sitting
Damn.
here. Okay,
What's his name?
Spencer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's a
he's
soap
the
opera
best.
name.
I know it is, right? It is. It's a great name.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like all these baby names these
Right?
days. They're like
Yes.
getting so dramatic. I'm like looking at your pearl necklace, thinking, have a little girl name her Pearl Necklace or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
What is the craziest baby name you've ever heard?
Oh.
You guys.
Somebody named their kids Patrick and Paul after our book.
Yeah, that's funny. That's not a
aren't
crazy baby name,
crazy.
though.
They
Those
were
are good.
twins. They were Patrick and Paul.
You guys.
Paul's cuter.
Mud.
Are you
The
serious?
craziest baby name I heard is Mud.
Wait a minute. I thought you were joking.
No, they really did. They
No,
named their
they
kids
named
after us.
their
They were
kids
Anna
after
Nicole
us.
fans, and they had our book.
Yeah, and then
By
they
the way,
named
the dress you designed for her, well, the first time we spoke about dresses,
Yeah.
that aqua dress.
Paul, oh my God, an amazing. He made that dress in 2
Babe.
hours.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah. 2 hours
That
he made that.
dress was just breathtaking.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm telling you.
He's talented.
She was a beautiful person to dress.
Yeah.
And easy.
Oh my
Easy to
gosh.
dress.
Did you see the Netflix documentary?
I saw part of it.
It's good.
Yes.
It's good. We're in the end of it. The second
Okay,
part
so
of
I
it.
need to watch
Yeah, the
all
second
of
half is
it.
good.
Yes.
It's really good.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you guys, that dress, babe. I want that dress for me, but I want it long to the ground because I don't have her legs.
Did you like the cutouts?
Oh,
Amazing, right?
wait, it wasn't long, was it? It
Yeah,
was
full length
short.
gown. No, full length gown.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's right, but the color.
Floor
Yes.
length.
That blue was
Oh.
amazing. On
Floor
her.
length.
Yeah, you're right.
I never put her in a short dress. I
That's
just didn't
right, it
think
was
just
full
didn't make
length.
sense.
Yeah.
I always did
But
floor.
wait, it was the cutouts.
Yeah.
It was the cutouts.
On the one
I don't
side.
know if I could do
They're
the cutouts.
so sexy.
That's
Why not?
what
You
it
got a
was.
great body.
I don't know.
Drink your
man.
coffee. Now I'm harassing
guys,
Tamara. He's
is
got to
there
be
a
able to
lot
read
of
your
caf-
coffee grinds, my love.
Yeah, how am I
It's a
supposed
lot
to
of
know?
caffeine.
I know.
It's
but
not
bad.
caffeine.
It's cocaine.
It's a different kind of pick me up.
Okay, so it's Pride
Okay, I'm
Month,
gonna take
and we're celebrating. Did you see our cover? We're on the cover of Guru's magazine, coming out in a
Wait, you
week
just
or
showed
two.
it to me downstairs. didn't you?
Yes.
Looking fab.
Thank you. Are you
I'm
doing anything
telling
for
you.
Pride?
Nothing.
You gotta
right
have gay friends. I'm
now.
sure you have gay friends.
Of course I do. Well, look at my two favorites. Hello. I mean, of course I do. My gosh. I'm not doing. What should I do? What
don't
should I be
know.
doing?
Well, when our cover
Well,
comes
why are you
out,
not
we're gonna do
inviting
something.
me?
So we'll do something fun.
When is this gonna be?
June 22nd is our release date. Is
I'm
what
back
they
on
told
the
us.
21st.
Yeah, they told us today.
I didn't
Your birthday's
even-
the 21st?
No, I'm back on the 21st.
Are you back on the
from
20th? Your
Sandra.
birthday is soon, right? Or you had your birthday?
I had it May 26th.
May 20 okay.
Oh, let's not Google birthdays. Everybody's gonna be like on their phones going,
Are you going
"Oh my God!"
to San Tropez to celebrate your birthday?
It's kind of a little birthday celebration.
So see, babe,
yeah.
she celebrates her birthday for a month too. So can I.
Yeah.
I
Like,
always
don't
do.
let it end. I mean, do 2
Yes.
months.
I
Why
celebrate
not?
the whole year.
Oh God.
Do you?
Well-
You guys, what are you doing on the 22nd?
What are we doing on the 20th? I
So
don't know.
it's-
We're gonna
it's
do
the-
something. We're gonna have a little shindig or something.
I need to
celebrating
invite
it.
my posse.
Yeah.
I'll invite all the daytime girls.
Yes, that'll be fun. Then we can hang
What
out.
about all the daytime boys with their
Yeah.
shirts
The
off?
the boys?
Them too.
They've got to come shirtless.
Yeah.
If they don't come shirtless, they can't get in.
That
No.
video you were showing me today of us at
Oh.
the Hollywood Roosevelt
Hollywood
at
Roosevelt,
the Kardashians
yes.
event.
Yeah.
Hilarious. You are a good dancer, babe. You really are.
He is so good.
But Tamara,
And
you
know
were
what
so
happened?
drunk that night, you almost fell in the pool.
No, I didn't.
You did.
You were such a good dancer. You started dancing. I sent Patrick another video that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Where you're dancing first. And that's what made me want to dance.
Oh.
I'm watching you dance. I'm like, this music. And I'm like, I want to be a part of this. And I got up there with you, and we were just jamming.
I love that.
Oh, it was
I
great.
love the fact that we had such a good
I
time.
can't believe I've never sent that to you guys before.
Yeah, send it. I love it.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, the
You
one today,
haven't,
right?
honey.
Yeah, I got it.
I sent
Awesome.
you two.
Good. I'm
Cool,
glad.
cool.
Before we do hot topics, I just want to ask you one last thing. What is
Okay.
a show? You've done like over 60 movies, shows. What's your favorite of everything you've done?
Wow.
Your IMDb credits go like forever. I'm like, oh my God.
The one that paid the most.
Honey. Exactly. No. You know, I have to say Will Trent.
Really?
Yeah, Ramon Rodriguez is so brilliant.
Yeah.
He is, and on that note, look at that.
The police agree.
And hot. Hello, the police agree. He's so talented.
Yeah.
And Sonia Sohn and everybody I worked with on that show. And you know, when you do a guest star, you show up and the show is already going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, and I've talked about this before in interviews.
You're like the cousin that's coming
And you're
into.
you're like
Yeah.
not the popular person. You're the new kid at school.
Yep.
And I was so welcomed on that show.
Oh, that's great.
There was no, I mean, I loved Criminal Minds too. And of course, daytime where my family is. I mean,
Yeah.
I love daytime. I mean, it's like just going to the awards. And I went to the after party
Yeah.
for the Emmys just
Daytime
recently.
Emmys, yeah.
And seeing everybody, seeing Mel, and she's like Dutch,
Yeah.
and seeing Ed, and Michelle Stafford, and Tamara Braun, and just everybody.
Yep.
It's like that's family. But, you know, the primetime shows where you have time to really explore a character and, you know, go to town on it. And Will
Yep.
Trent was just the best. And we were shooting in Atlanta.
Oh, it
So I
shoots in
got to go-
Atlanta.
yeah,
For
it
some reason, I
does.
thought it shot in Canada. I don't know why I
Yeah,
thought
no,
that.
Atlanta.
Okay.
And
They shoot a lot of stuff
it was,
there now.
Yeah, they do. Oh, it's big now. Everybody is shooting in Atlanta. I think it's cheaper.
Probably.
That in Canada but it was just oh my God. It was
We're
the best.
shooting this in Beverly Hills.
Yes, we
Bitches. Okay, before we do hot topics, I want to remind everybody. First, I'm going to remind Tamara she's got to drink her coffee so we could do her coffee reading.
guys,
and you guys can get your
are.
coffee
I have
reading.
To drink it all to the bottom,
It's like this much left.
honey.
Maybe like that much.
You
left.
could do
Paul
it.
can
Keep
look at
doing it.
I would remind everybody to go to paulatu.com and you could book your coffee reading.
Big in your cup is you're looking for love in
You're going back
such
to
a
this
big
again.
way. You really want to connect and live a way that you've envisioned, that you've been stripped of, in a way that you want to be able to capture again.
Wow.
Wow.
It's so evident in anything that you're doing that's the driving factor.
Oh my goodness.
You're not just looking for a relationship. You're not just looking for a job. You're looking for the entirety of what life could mean for you in a way that you know you could relish and enjoy and be a part of living every single second of each day. That's what you're looking for.
I'm looking at your eyes and you're like, he's
I feel
100% right.
emotional.
Right?
Wow.
This is so cool. Wow.
Oh my goodness gracious. So you're my therapist now.
well,
You know that.
well,
Same time next week?
it's what you're giving me.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
There's been, so I know you're divorced. I know that you've broken up, right? But you never broke away from love, the idea of what it is. You broke away from a person. And there's something about it that's you've been hanging on to that you have to let go of in order for you to be able to find the love again
Okay.
in you.
Wow.
More love stuff. Thanks. Stop.
Well, is it not true?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. You really have to be open
Yeah.
to you know.
Sure.
I mean, I know what you're saying. I think you guys just want me to fall in love. That's what you want me to do. Should I call you first?
Do you not want to fall in love?
Of course I do.
Do you not want to just be
And I'm
in
such a
this-
caretaker person, a little codependent, I think.
How long were you married for?
18 years.
That's a long time. And how come you broke up?
Anyway, so yeah, I'm very...
I always wonder, for a long-term relationship, why
No,
is
I mean,
it that
people
you-
just, grow apart and stuff.
Are you friends now, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody just grows apart. That's how it goes.
That's hard, though.
It's hard. Yeah, how long have you guys been together?
21 years.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
21 years?
Yeah.
I was 2 years old.
Oh, shut up.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
21 years?
Yeah.
In July.
In July. July 21, we'll be celebrating in Croatia our 21st anniversary.
Oh my God.
And Tamara, I love him more and more every day. Even when he's telling me off, I still love him.
I'm not telling you off.
I know how much you guys love each other. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. You're so cute.
In gay years, that's like 100.
I know, right? I was just going to say, look at you. It's like there's dog years, there's gay years.
Let's get back to what you've.
Oh, no, let's divert.
No, let's get back to
Please,
what it is
Robert.
that you've been. The moment that you decided that you wanted to divorce, and I don't think it's something you wanted to do. I think it's something you had to do. And when you had to do it, it became different than wanting to do it. Because I don't think you thought you would ever get there. And you tried very hard to be able to keep it in however you could. And it just didn't work. And then you realize you're like, oh, okay, nah, yeah, like there's nowhere else to go but to divorce. Wow. Because you needed you to be whole again. But you're still hanging on to this one aspect from then that you have to be able to let go of, that you haven't let go of. What's that one thing?
No, I think everybody thinks it's forever, you know. Like you
course.
think it's forever,
It
and
is
then when
forever.
it isn't forever.
Yeah.
And then, I think it's just that. Just like,
But there
It's
was,
not
but
forever.
there's something in your heart that you aren't allowing to see its way through because you're afraid that it's going to come up again. And that's the part that you're hesitating with. You have to let that part go.
aw,
What is that
Wow.
part?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Of course you do. How do you not know? Of course you do.
No, I think I've let go. I'm good.
You can tell me off. You can tell me off the air.
Well, doesn't your son probably
Okay.
wants you to find love again?
He does.
Right?
He
I'm
does.
sure
But
he
I'm
does.
his mom. You know how boys are with their moms.
Yeah, of
They're
course.
Like, they want to be, and he is my number one guy. He's my number one guy. I love him to pieces.
He's so cute.
He's everything to me. Everything to me. We'll talk later. He's so cute.
Well, because
Thanks.
Like,
because when I see it and it's there, you can't escape it.
So, do you see somebody great for me in that little cup?
Not
Who do you see for me?
not until
I surrender.
see you're not. Yeah, you're not looking for a relationship. You're not looking for just another person to hang with. You're not looking for someone to just be, oh, I'm going to go out to dinner, let's go, or a companion. You're looking for something that you lost, that you think you had, and you can't get over the fact that it was finished untimely, and you had to make the decision. You have to go back to that point, and you have to realize what that was for you to be able to connect back. And then what happens is your train will go so fast forward so fast without any encumbrances. And all of a sudden you'll be like, oh my God, there's
okay,
a
this is good. I like this.
There's a newfound energy and frequency that's going to start generating all the positive things that you're looking for.
I have 2 words. Saint-Tropez.
Oh. So funny. Look at you. Oh my God.
Even with your jobs,
Yeah.
you're looking for. You want to fulfill yourself in a different way. You're not just looking for a gig. You're not looking for, oh yeah, I'll
Right.
do that job. Oh yeah, it pays like 300. Fine, great. Oh, it pays 5,000. Okay, fine. No, you want to connect with what you're trying
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
It's
I
important
do
to you.
think connection is critical.
Yeah.
Connection is critical.
100%.
And like even when we were talking about in-person self-taping, connection on every level.
Of course.
Every level.
Yeah.
Like, do you, and you know, that's why I say instantly, you know whether you connect or not. Like, don't you feel it? Like, I knew when I met you guys, I'm like, I didn't even know. I was sitting here, I'm going, fun, amazing. We start talking, and I'm like, I love these guys. I love these guys. You just, I think it's just intuition,
Yes.
and you have to follow that.
But the way, let's say, you connected with us.
Yeah.
And how beautiful this friendship has blossomed even further, right?
Yeah.
You want that in a personal relationship.
Yes. The
That-
real deal.
Yes.
I want the
100%.
real deal.
And you're
for
not
sure.
you're not just looking for a relation. You're hot. You're beautiful.
Aw.
You're successful. You don't really need. I mean, you can. There's multiple people that would want to go out with you. You can pick
Yeah.
a person every single night of the week and be out.
But we are two fun gay boys you can
Yeah.
hang out with.
You know, I'm like, I want to be around people that I adore.
Yeah.
That are fun. And I
100%.
think when you get older, like everybody says, oh, I want to be with this person because they're cool and popular, and this person that has this and that. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's not about that.
No.
It's about how do I feel good? Where do I feel good? And I think
Yeah.
that's harder to find than the superficial stuff.
Probably.
But you
Does that
also,
make sense?
Especially in LA.
Right?
So,
Yeah.
so when I was telling you, you want fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part of fulfillment, because you could
So
go
I
out
want
every day.
unconditional love, is what you're saying.
Probably. Yeah.
You
I
want
think so.
some-
Do you think that
Someone to look
exists?
at
I
you.
with
do. I know it
adults?
does because I have
Or
unconditional love for
just
him.
children.
No, I have unconditional love for him.
Right.
I know he does for me,
Yeah.
even when he's telling me off.
You know, I do.
I'm
want
never
unconditional
telling
love.
you off.
You guys. I do want
do.
unconditional love.
But you're also not afraid to give it back.
I never am. I mean, I think when I love hard.
Do you love fast too? Or it takes you a while to fall in love? Oh, it does.
Not
Okay.
really.
Oh, okay.
I think I need to be sure.
Okay.
But I think I know whether there's chemistry or not.
Yeah.
Don't you guys think? Yes, the chemistry, you know immediately.
I mean,
Yes,
once,
but remember the chemistry. If it's not there, you still stay for dinner.
Yeah.
I'd leave.
You'd leave. Yeah, but how do you leave? What you just say?
I would
oh,
say,
listen, thanks,
sorry,
this is
not a
gonna work."
match.
Well, I guess you don't want.
no,
somebody to
can
have
I get
to-
my food to go?
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
My husband would be
I
like,
guess you don't
food
want
to go,
somebody
Send
please.
him
buy
the bill.
you
Wrap it
dinner.
up.
You don't want somebody to buy you dinner if you know it's not going to happen.
Why not dinner? I'm supposed to eat. Bitch, I got in the car and put lashes on. I'm eating.
I know, right?
You want me to eat and then exit? You could leave now. I'll
Alice
eat
Johnson,
your portion
on the other
too.
hand, would have the dinner, fuck the guy, and then say,
Oh,
we're
what
done.
Alice would do. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Alice.
Can I also say that there's 3 different projects that you're working on that you don't know about,
What?
that you're going to be signed to,
What?
that you're going to be so excited about that you never anticipated that are going to be a part of something moving forward in your life.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, 3?
3 different
Not just
things.
one.
3.
I like that.
And
How many callbacks? did
whether
you have?
they're small or big,
2.
they're
actually.
going to be things that you're going to be so excited to do because one of them's going to put you where you want to go.
Oh my gosh.
I like that.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's a callback from today.
Wow. Could you imagine?
That'd be amazing. You'll be texting me, oh my God, I got it.
I know. Oh man, no, I'm just getting the VOOV and I'm coming over, and that's all there is to that.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
That is making my absolute day.
But you got to let go of something from
Yeah.
that divorce
Okay.
that you're still hanging on to. I mean, you know what it is. Until you let that one aspect go out,
Yeah.
you're not going to let the right frequency to be able to have space to occupy.
This podcast is brought to you by Herdat Media and American Media Television. Executive producers are Patrick Simpson, Paula Tu, and Pat Safford. Produced by Jordan Hill and Sarah Silicula. Shooting and editing by Jordan Hill. Music by Digital Camo. Artwork by Dominique Demetz. And hosted by Paula Tu, Patrick Simpson, and Little Snow White 90210. Remember to follow at Paula Tu and at Patrick Simpson and at Snow White 90210 and watch Gown and Out in Beverly Hills on Prime Video. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode.